speak up, right?
New York City. I'm Susan Weed, and I'm doing a book signing with all of my books, but especially my new book, Abundantly Well. And I'd like to read to you a little bit from Abundantly Well. As soon as I began to read this book, says Donna Virgilio, a fitness specialist and a woman who runs Goddess Spirituality Tours. As soon as I began to read this book, I felt a peacefulness come over me. The style is so different from other books on mind, body, and spirit wellness. Step by step, Susan brilliantly leads us away from guilt and body shaming to intuitive self care and self love. She shows us how to enjoy increased pleasure, sensual self indulgence, and ambient living. As with all of her books, she delivers a broad scope of scientific wisdom and practical resources. Gorgeously, shamelessly, Susan makes green magic accessible and practical, says Samantha Kaplan, a former apprentice. Not an airy tome, but a real guide to dancing with your own abundant health on your own time. The amount of information would be staggering if it wasn't presented in such a digestible format. This is a book you'll buy and use for years and years and years.
Let's see the cover, okay, please? Abundantly Well just came out. There she is. Yay! What section are you reading from next?
Forward. The book you are
Okay.
holding has taken me 30 years to write. 20 years ago, I almost published it. I'm so glad I didn't. Abundantly Well was originally called Healing Well, and it was slated for publication right after Healing Wise in the late 1980s. Didn't happen. More than a decade later, after my own menopause and menopausal years of Wise One Way, which did happen, I rewrote Healing Well, intending to see it in print by 2001. Didn't happen again. But breast cancer, question mark, breast health, exclamation point, the Wise Woman Way, did happen, and so did Down There, the Wise Woman Way, and New Menopausal Years, the Wise Woman Way. Much has happened in the intervening decades, both in my own growth and understanding and in the broadening of science's horizons. The words I wrote 20 years ago, based on experience, intuition, and understanding, are now supported by serious scientific studies. The reference and resource sections of this book have more than doubled in size, with my old favorites now intermingling with websites and 21st century studies. During those decades, my desire to restore herbal medicine as people's medicine has succeeded and birthed thousands and thousands of green beings who are teaching and spreading the news. You can be abundantly well with simple, safe, no or low cost remedies and the seven medicines. You can integrate medicines for optimum health. You can be part of the complementary integrated medicine revolution. It's a nonviolent revolution, and it draws upon the best of all worlds to nourish your abundant health. The most important person in this revolution is you. You are the one who can choose a healthy lifestyle. You are the one who can use simple herbal remedies instead of drugs for everyday health concerns. You are the one who can integrate complementary medicines when undergoing cancer treatment. You are the one who can use and benefit from the seven medicines. The seven medicines are the basis of this book, Abundantly Well, which brings together my 50 years of experience and expertise in health and healing, science, and spirit. It is a guide to integrated medicine, hands on examples, and easy to follow recipes that you take immediate charge of your own health, whether you want to regain it or maintain it. I intend for this book to amuse you and horrify you, to empower you and make you think. Like all of my work, I intend for it to clarify relationships among things and to simplify your decision making processes. Whether you're healthy and want to stay that way, looking for the best way to deal with a new health problem, investigating new views on your old problems, coping with a chronic illness, facing a frightening diagnosis, or healing from an accident, there's something here for you. I want Abundantly Well to be a roadmap for you when you're faced with healthcare choices. I believe Abundantly Well will make it easier for you to become your own expert so you can achieve the health results you want on your own best terms. I trust that Abundantly Well will help you work well with any medical professional you seek out or encounter when you need or want their expertise. This book supports a revolution of patient centered, client empowered, nature loving revolution. Let Abundantly Well spark a revolution in your health and your healthcare. Take the hand of your curiosity and let's explore the seven medicines together. Green Blessings, Susan Weed, Laughing Rock Farm, January 2019. And here's Patch Adams, MD, in his professional attire, a big red nose, and an underwear hat to introduce me.
Let's see the cover again.
Yay!
Yay! Thank you so much. Yay!
I think I should go and do the introduction.